We're in progress. Let's get it. WPI episode 104.
Tenfold. Good buddy. Tenfold.
Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Fucked up the wrong green finger. Get it? Right finger. ID. WPI Nation. Stand up. Lost you.
Lost that man.
Producer.
Producer that man.
Producer Chop.
Lost that man.
What's up, man? Let these people know what it is, man.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to the show. I'm your boy BK. That's my man AY, the Wide Nose Bandit, coming at you live and direct from the left coast, the west coast. We play it, ladies and gentlemen. We play it.
Flex on BK. Let these scrubs know
what's going on, man.
What's the deal, boy?
What's good?
What's happening in the hood?
Hope everybody's doing okay, man. It's a killing it every Tuesday type of day. That's what we do. That's what we about. I hate Tuesdays, man, but
me too.
I love doing WPI.
Fucking right.
And it just falls on a Tuesday.
It works.
It just is what it is. It's all right. I'm cool with it.
That's how we keep it perpetually.
It's pretty much the highlight of my whole day right here.
That's how we keep it perpetually.
Ah, man.
That's how we keep it perpetually Mardi Gras.
What you been up to, man?
Just chilling, my G. You know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah.
Working.
My lord, it's a little bit.
Grinding. Flexing.
Y'all bear with us a little bit. There it is. There it is. Okay. Okay.
Elasticity. You know how it is, man. You know how I get it.
That's cool. That's cool.
What's up with you, man? You look real mellow, though. You look real relaxed.
Oh, man. I'm chilling, man. It's a Tuesday. Just taking it easy, man. Just doing my schoolwork, man. You know, just doing a lot of shit. Just always busy, man. Always got something going on. So, you know.
That's how you stay in life, man.
It's doing my thing, man. Like, I want to give a couple of shout outs to some people.
Let them shoot.
I know I shouted him out before, but I'm going to say it again.
Say it again.
Andy, what's good, baby? What's good, man?
CD's on the way, kid.
Andy's been showing a lot of love, man, to our show, man. So I wanted to recognize him.
As he should.
There's a group and a song that he's been hyping up. So like I want to feature it today.
Look at that.
Yeah. And like, you know, for all those that listen to the show, man, like if you ever want to hear certain songs or whatever,
the request line is open.
Text us, hit us up, catch us on Instagram, hit us on Twitter.
Yep.
If you have this guy's number, then
hit me up.
Let him know. You know,
1-800 the illest.
It's all good. It's all good, man.
Leave a message.
We love sharing music, man. We love hearing new music, and like that's what the show's all about, man. Just sharing and growing together as a community.
Did you get
WPI? We play it.
Did you get to see the hundo? Did you listen to it?
I watched the show.
Yeah. What'd you think?
I listened to the show and I also watched it. I watched pieces of it, man. It was cool, man. It was very entertaining. It was very entertaining, man. Congrats on 100 episodes.
Congrats to you too.
Good shit. Yeah, man.
Good commitment.
It's been fun, man. It's been fun. It's been fun, man.
That's good.
And like, you know what's cool is that it's in our existence forever, man. Like it'll live past us. You feel me?
Yep. It's here.
We'll be dead and gone, and like the show is still there.
Right. Right. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on who digs it up. But if they want to know something about what we thought of music at a certain time in our time, what better recipe to look at, man? Check out our ingredients inside our mix. Because we be caking some shit up.
Oh, man.
This guy right here is phenomenal. What he does. He's been doing it forever.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, now that I think about this, when So between him and I, there's a plethora of groups that we know. And like have experienced, some we let go of, some that stayed with us even to now since the first time we heard them. If I'm trying to think of the people closest to you, what would you say if I ask Maria? I say, "Hey, Maria, listen. Let's say I don't want to say you're gone. Let's just say, what song do you think best describes Wade?"
She don't know, man. She don't listen to music, man.
I don't believe you. I bet she has a song.
Probably pick Whitney Houston, The Greatest Love.
You know what? You might be right. You might be right. You might be right. You might be right. She doesn't know one song.
I'm gonna ask you the same question.
Wait. She doesn't know one song of yours though that you'd be like, you know what, I love this song, and she knows whether she likes it or not.
No, she knows the stuff I like.
Okay, so pick a song that she would pick that she would say you would be that would best describe you to you. Like, what's the song that she would be like, you know what? Out of all the songs he's ever played me and all the music I've ever heard him play, this one song, if I had to say, it's Wade Bridgewater because I know he loves the song.
Yeah,
this is it.
Oh, this is easy. It's The Far Side Passing Me. I love that song. True story. The first time that I heard that song, that song hit me that deeply, man. Like I knew that song would be the song. Like that's my jam. Like that is the soundtrack right there. You know what I mean? Weird, huh?
Hey, it's a good song, man.
As a kid, man, like as a young AY man, like was there ever like a song that like when you heard it, man, like you knew that this is the one?
Oh yeah, many of songs.
Can you give me like at least one, or maybe even two? That's a great question.
The first song that went through my soul was John Coltrane's "A Love Supreme." I'll never forget my dad.
Okay.
He said, "Listen, sit back. If you ever want to know how I feel about you, if you ever want to know how people are supposed to feel about you that matter to you, and how you're supposed to feel about them, he goes, I want you to hear this, and you tell me everything you need to say to me after you hear this song." That song's like fucking 10 minutes long.
Yeah.
So I'm like 3, 4.
Yeah.
But I was like dialed in, bro.
Yeah.
Like it put me back in that chair.
Yeah.
And I listened to this thing happening, not knowing anything about anything. And I was like, oh. And they start singing it. So it was African, bro.
It's tight.
I was like, man, everything came together for me, man. That was the first one. I'll never forget that. As long as I live as a young kid. And then my mom played me James Brown, not popular. James Brown. Can't think of James Brown's song, bro. Oh my gosh. She played me it's like he screams at the end. He's getting it all out. I'm about to dial it up on my computer, bro. It's so messed up.
It's a man's world?
No. It's the one where he's begging. He's begging.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
What is that? Baby, please, right?
I want to say that.
I don't know how we listen. Oh my God. When I heard that fool begging, I was like, what is wrong with this dude? And he started letting it rail. I was like, oh, okay. What's happening here? Those are my first two strong.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what?
Yeah.
Like, this is something other than music.
What about as a teenager?
Early on was Jimi. Jimi Hendrix blew my mind.
Okay.
Yeah. First time hearing the Jimi Hendrix Essentials Volume 2.
Yeah.
That's the more Star Spangled Banner on it.
Yeah.
Oof. Oh my goodness, man. Zooted out of my mind. And then Tears For Fears. Songs from a Big Chair. That album was
okay.
That took me. I was already a Depeche Mode geek, but that took me. It opened up the whole fuck a tunnel. It opened up like, what do you call that? What boats go through? A barge. It opened up this huge vessel port where
the cipher was just
it just man, like if I can hear them do this, just imagine all the other
shit. Some notables on that album. Just for the people that haven't heard.
The Working Hour is completely. It got a little popularity, but not, of course, like Shout, Head Over Heels, and fucking Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Those are classics. But there's like 4 other tracks on that album.
That are major.
Working Hour is, to me, it's better than All those songs. It to me is my favorite song. If it wasn't for the last track, which is Listen. To me, that song is ahead of its time. It was in 83, 84, maybe 85. 84. It was 84. And I heard that last track that closed the album out. I was like, come on, man. What was that? I was like, that's it. That's where I'm gonna go. That's how it's gonna happen for me from now on. Those two. Jimi Hendrix, the volume, Essential Volume 2. It's blue. The album cover is blue, and his face is in black and white. It's all in black and white.
Yeah.
And the way it's etched in that album cover, I love that.
Yeah.
It's creepy, trippy. And then Songs from a Big Chair. And I always said to myself, I remember the first time I saw it because my friend Garth at the time. He's like, "Yo, man, I'm gonna play this. Tell me what you think." Woo woo. And I remember looking at the dudes on the album cover because they're on the album cover.
Yeah.
But then I was like, yo, look at the Depeche Mode, it looked real. I was real suspect too. Maybe that's how guys are overseas, Like it opened me up to stop thinking about, oh, I saw shit where I was at because I knew they would
change your whole perspective.
It made you look at it different.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, whatever. What's it gonna hurt me to listen?
Yeah.
If I don't like it, fuck it. I'll move on.
Yeah.
I was floored, bro. Floored by that shit, man. 100%, man. Them two. What about you as a team?
You know what?
Those are the first two that got me quick.
Like I said, the far side blew.
Well, what about as a kid?
But as a kid, man, I was just thinking of fond memories. And I gotta shout out my dad, man, Gregory Baba Bridgewater. He's from Trinidad. He's an immigrant. My dad came here in 1969. He came here in 1969. And I actually still own a lot of his record collection, man. It was kind of handed down to me, of course. So priceless. Thankfully, man, it was handed to me and not given to my sister. I love my sister, but trust me, that shit would have been gone. But I have all of his records. A fond memory that I have is my dad coming home from work, changing his clothes, putting on his robe or something like that, sitting with his drink in his hand, just sitting on the couch, listening to vinyl. And he would listen to Otis Redding. He would listen to the Beatles. He would listen to Mandrill, Coltrane. And it blows me away to think that here's this guy, this immigrant, 1969, listening to the Beatles and listening to James Brown and Santana and shit. Listen to world-changing shit, man. Fela and all this stuff. My dad didn't play any instruments, man, but he had a love of music. And I think that's when I do this show, this is me touching a certain channel. Channeling him, basically. Sorry. It's me channeling my father, man, sitting back, listening to something new, something fresh, something old. Just sharing with everybody.
Just loving music.
Yes.
Loving music.
And I always used to walk by him. I actually would walk from my bedroom to the kitchen because I always loved food. And my dad would be sitting there listening to his music. And me and my sister and my mom would just be going about our business. But trust me, man, when I hear songs that he used to play, now when I hear it now,
stop hearing your tracks.
Man, it always oh shit, I know this song. And I was talking to my sister recently, man. She said the same thing. There are songs that she shouldn't know, but she knows. Yeah. And it's interesting, man. It's interesting. But I trip out, man, that my dad was so open-minded when it came to music that he was hearing all the stuff. And it's kind of like us, man. We listen to a whole bunch of stuff. We're all over the place. And it's amazing, man. It is amazing.
It's funny you said it because you said something about channeling your father. So in the episode of the 100, we have a listener, my brother, Daquan, who sent him a pic. He said, oh shit, I'm definitely watching this one. He said, man, I vaguely remember Wade's pops, but I clearly believe he looked just as Wade does in this pic. It's funny you said that. Even without you knowing that, you are channeling correctly, bro.
Yeah, man.
I just wanted to share that with you because you dropped some shit right there. I don't know. I don't remember when my brother met your dad. I may have brought him around. Maybe you brought him around. I don't even remember, but he remembers your pops.
Once or twice.
Yeah. And he says, I have no doubt in my mind you probably look exactly how your dad looked back then.
Yep.
It's funny you sitting here saying all that shit, man. Yo, man, it's the power of music, man. This is episode 104. We're calling it Tenfold Good Buddy. For obvious reasons, you know what I'm saying? Friendships, relationships, paternal, fraternal, just on friends level, non-family, it doesn't matter. The connection, man, is strong. You know, the avenue to connect, the avenue to build, the avenue to grow, to expand, to experiment. There's really not a greater vessel than music. And, that's truly why we sit here, man. And I appreciate this cat for that. I appreciate what we've been able to share all of these years. That's all it is for us, man. We're going to play off some songs, man. And I don't know if he's heard them or not yet, but I'm like, I want him to hear them. He's going to play me some songs, same thing. And we decided to record ourselves, and that's how Replay It came about.
Boom.
That's it. It's as
we
simple
should get
as
to
that.
it, too.
Let it drop in, kid.
All right.
Drop in. Tenfold.
Go ahead.
Good buddy.
Round 1 WPI. Thanks for sitting through, y'all. Let's get to some tunes. I'm going to bust out with 3, and then he's going to follow up with 3, and then we'll be right back to rap about it. All right? Let's get it. WPI, we play it.
Stuck here. Easy for me to write the songs down.
I saw you and I said I am permanent kind. I fell off the stool and I ended my night. I walked right on through the daggers of light, and when I got back I was totally fried. I didn't go to sleep with a night on my mind. I wrote you a letter and I burned it alive. I saw an old photo and I went in my mind. I know that it was weird, but you were in my life. It's that work hard, play hard, make you quit that day job. I smoked so much this year we couldn't even take a day off. I plan to take a trip, want the money, how it's spent. I just re-up, plus I just pay my phone and the rent. Hey, it's lit, call my partners up, we going up, you slowing up. I never judge, but you indulge in truth, I never touch the stuff. One puff of that fluffy stuff, shit hit me like a sucker punch. Side effects include mass paranoia, plus the cotton mouth. Down another bottle with my niggas. Before this was a movie, we pictured us living bitter. And I forgive them, whatever, telling me different. Nothing is given without sacrifices. Something that's close to niggas you chill with. Pray for the children, the government spiking penicillin. And Lord willing, we all let it be 20 million. Outcome infinite, dog, where is the ceiling? Cause 5 years ago we came to be without disappearing. It's that work hard, play hard, make you quit that day job. I smoked so much this year we couldn't even take a day off. I plan to take a trip, want the money, how it's spent. I just re-up, plus I just pay my phone and the rent.
It's that work hard, play hard. I just got a broke job. Smoked so much this year we couldn't even take a day off. 20-something years, I never had a fucking day job. Never asked the truth, it's what's expected, it's a trade-off. Real nigga shit, getting money, pound the flip. Not your lot like I'm the shit. Bitch, I told you how it get. Kiss that mix ain't rap.
You and I.
Yeah.
I could feel.
Yo. No more looking for a plan B. My brothers and my family, it's mandatory. I make bands. Don't get involved with cancer. Cover the face scan. Fake friends ain't kicking it, cutting me case ends. Out of 20 times touched, I've been 10 toes. Spit for my kinfolk. Spit till my turn gray and my skin glow. Dishing out the tricks like you clicking out the Rick roll. Inched out the crib cold. Clenched with my fist fold. Fixed with a fistful. Big body pit bull. Watch your windows. Niggas dipped out the bins too. Rent probably been due and I ain't paid shit. After March, off the march, on the chase now. Word to Martin Luther PayPal. Pardon me for name fell. Brought up on the playground where niggas wasn't partial with the case rounds. So I'm waiting for my start any day now. Yeah. Yeah. I'm waiting for my start any day now. Yeah. I said I'm waiting for my start any day now.
Hey man, when that tape coming out? You said it was dropping last year, a few months ago. Nigga, what's up, bro? I'm starting not to believe you, man. I'm starting to lose faith, bro. Come on now, put that shit out, nigga. Damn.
Anyway, a shackling bullshit down, I peep it. Half of the tools ain't needed. Ash on the pool, fall down to the floor. Magic, how the frame capture the foreground. At the pawn shop, making my decor brown. Out of confines.
2 songs in one.
When that tape coming out.
When that tape coming out. Like that beat. Too many to think of this. Like it does.
Oh.
All right, sir. All right. I see what's going on over here. I see what's going on over here. Round one, that was WPI episode 104. What's up? I'm your boy BK. That's my man AY the Wide Nose Bandit. Man, we'll have to double check that the music played there, man, because I hit that shared button and I hit that. But we'll have to run it back later on and see. But anyway, let's just keep it rolling. Let me let y'all know what we did right there and like what you just heard. I kicked off the set with Daggers of Light, and it's by this band that I've been following since 2012. The band is called Cloud Nothings. I think you turned me on to this band a long time ago, and we've had a love-hate relationship with this band. This band started off hot, and they kind of cooled off. Like the music got faster, and I kind of couldn't keep up with it just because everything started sounding alike. But I noticed recently, like their last two albums, that they've really tried to kind of go back to their original sound, and it's been working for me. I really like this album a lot. This album just dropped April 19th. The album's called Final Summer. Daggers of Light is the second track off the new album. Cloud Nothings is from Cleveland, Ohio, or something like that. They play all the time, and they play constantly. They're always on tour. The band is solid. It's a three-piece. I have to recommend the 2012 album called Attack on Memory. If you really want to get like a great introduction to them, listen to that album. It's produced by Terry Date. The album is solid. This one is also solid. This new one. We're actually gonna go check him out on May 23rd.
What he said.
We're actually gonna check him out at the Soda Bar. Like if you're in town and if you want to hang with the boys, come on down to the set.
He got the first round.
Yeah, man. We're actually gonna be there checking out the band. I got the first round, and which means that he has the second and third. You feel me? Anyway, right after
him, not you,
all right, so moving on. Moving on, my boy Andy turned me on to this group, Flatbush Zombies. They are from my hometown, my ultimate hometown, Flatbush, Brooklyn. The album is called 3001, A Laced Odyssey, and the song is called Trade Off. It's a dope track. There's a whole bunch of dope tracks on this album. This album dropped in 2016. Andy, thanks for turning me on to them, man. Like I heard like a couple of tracks from them before, but
nothing stuck.
Ever since Andy kind of told me about them and like re-energized the name to me, man, like I had to go back and listen, man, to like see what I'm missing, man. It's dope. It's dope. It's a dope album. It's a great listen through the whole thing. They are zooted and looted all the time, it seems. Their album covers and like what they rhyme about is always some way out stuff. But that song right there called Trade Off, what's dope about that track is that it's like very old school, that they kind of go back and forth, and like there's really no chorus, man. They just keep, swapping off rhymes, man, just like the name of the song goes.
They high spit.
It's dope.
They high spit.
It's dope.
I got a track right there that I like. It was from 2016 November. It's called Aries.
Did you?
Yeah, it was a long time.
I think so. Yeah, hell yeah. I like remember the name. Yeah. So props, Andy, man. I appreciate you, man.
Same time, same era.
Send us more.
Good ear, boy. Good.
Yeah.
Check out Aries if you haven't heard. I'm pretty sure you have, though, just in case.
Word up. And then finally, ending my set, I hit y'all with a song by Overcast. I featured him on the show in the past, and the song is called Montera. How I even got to this song is there's a song by Bobby
McFerrin.
No, it's not Bobby McFerrin. Shoot, like I can't remember. Anyway, the original Montera, it's a dope track that Madlib covers, and like it's from the Blue Note. Remember that album that he had the jazz thing. So there's a song called Montera, and it's so freaking dope. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. So when I saw this title, like with the same name, then I was like, man, what the hell is he doing? But then I went back to it, and Overcast delivers. The song is tight. Once again, the song is called Montera. I think that's all I got, man.
That's a lot of stuff you just spit right
Yeah,
here.
man. Yeah.
You was going like
I try to hit you with like 2 hip hop tracks back to back.
you was going bananas with it.
Flatbush Zombies, baby.
So just so
Yes.
you all know now, I'm gonna set him up because he doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Everything I played in this episode of 104, which is basically called Tenfold, that's FOE, Good Buddy, is new. Or
Okay.
these people are very not known
Okay.
and they don't talk about themselves, right? So most of these tracks that I heard through either check out this new artist, or if you like this, check out this. Like I don't know these people at all. And these are some tracks that I heard, and I was like, you know what? I was not on the fence. I just need to know what he thinks. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell him what I think. I want to hear what he thinks, but I'm gonna tell him what it is he heard. Okay, all right. So the first song that I featured was by this dude. His name is Quatica, right? And Quatica, this album the song that I played is called Dust Cutter. Actually, I saw that title of the song and I was like, Dust Cutter. I love that shit. I'm big on words. I'm big on shit sounding right, looking right, whatever the case may be. So I said, let me check this out. So I checked it out. Then I met the guy who's Quatica, and it's off the album. I think this is a new album, 2024. It's called Scrapyard, right? And it's the first track, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's the first track. And I was like, okay, but I said I'm gonna feature it on this episode. All right. So if you go to his page, he's got some followers. He's got some following. He's got some work. And I listened to the whole album, but I don't want to talk about that yet. And I went to his little bio, whatever they write up, and all it says there is consistent era. I said, all right, that was it. I said, okay, I need a way to sign off on it then. So when I finish giving the songs, I want you to tell me, no, fuck that. What'd you think of that song?
Dust Cutter?
Yeah.
I thought it was cool, man. I thought it was very different. I don't know how to even land it. Like, I don't know what kind of genre. Which makes it exciting to me, man, because I don't know what to categorize in that.
What'd you like though? I mean, I know it's only a quick thing, but what did you like?
I wasn't too crazy about the vocals, like his styling of it. But like I thought the music was cool.
I heard some pretty shit in there, especially towards the end. Like he brings in this loop or something. The loop underneath it was cold.
Yes,
all the way through. But he changes it up. He went to this from these harmonies. It was really pretty. I was like, oh, yeah. It made me listen to the whole song differently. But then I thought, well, why didn't I feel that way in the beginning?
Right.
So I was bothered.
Right.
But I wanted to hear what you thought. I'm glad you said that. It's hard to pinpoint what that is.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was. To be honest.
Which is cool.
Yeah,
that's exciting.
Exactly.
That's exciting.
Okay. See? What I tell you. So my next one, and I knew exactly what this was. This is my dude, Derringer. The song I played for you is called Entrance. It's off his album from 2019 called Baker's Dozen, Derringer. And this guy, I was looking, what was it? I was going through they got these different playlists that you might be interested in. And it was these one, HBB is one of my favorites. People that make beats, make their own music, make their own productions, do their own thing. And I saw this playlist. It was titled something DIY or something, like music, DIY music. And I didn't know what that meant. I knew what do it yourself meant, but I didn't know what the music was going to be. And sure enough, you open it up, there was a whole bunch of dudes producing, making beats, making songs and stuff. And I said, you know what, that's cool. And one of the guys that was on there was this dude, Derringer. And the first thing you see is him in a whole bunch of albums going through it. And I said, white, black, Chinese, Asian, Filipino, Korean, Alaskan, it don't matter what it is. I see you going through records like how you was going through records. He's one of us. I was like, this guy's one of us. I didn't hear anything. And I knew I was going to like this guy.
Yeah.
And sure enough, I played this song and I was like, you know what? BK's got to hear this, man. Because the way, listen, it's simple, but that loop of that horn and the way I don't know if you heard this, but the way that horns, the way that beat, when he started the beat, how it just kind of said,
yeah.
Like it fell in.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
The horns?
Yeah.
I was like, what is this?
Horns.
I was like, oh, that's beautiful.
It's a type of horn loop that like somebody like Tom York from like Radiohead would be like going apeshit over. I'd be like, oh my God.
You know when I hear it sounds what I'm talking about. It sounds like it wasn't even like they're playing that recorded. It's like it's recorded and doing because the saxophonist or saxophonist
they were practicing.
Yes, you can hear them breathe
like warming up.
You can hear them put the breath in it. I was like, what?
That's what made it dope.
I was like, what the fuck?
It's like, oh my God.
But the way because when that beat said, I was like, what is this? I was like, BK got to hear this.
Yeah.
So once again, that was Derringer entrance. It's a bunch of just his music, beats, harmonies, and it's a good album. It's solid, man. If you're into that, or you just want ideas, it's off Baker Dozens, Derringer, 2019.
Hell yeah.
Now,
hell yeah.
This last group, I fell on these dudes, right? And it's called Glixen. It's the name of the band. The song you played, or I played, or we played for you was called Adore. It's off the album. Is that the album, or is that just a single? Yeah, that's just a single. Forgive me. That's 2023. Glixen. Wait. I gotta go back to Derringer. Let me finish Derringer. One last thing on Derringer. You go to his bio, and in it says Derringer with a dope ass font. That's it. And how many listeners he has. No info, no pictures, no nothing. This guy, just the way you see him in the beginning, or in his picture, looking in the crate for albums, going through albums, that's all it's about for him. He doesn't care if you know him or don't know him. He's gonna do what he's gonna do, and he's gonna keep doing it until he doesn't want to do it anymore, like us. And I dug that. Derringer. Okay, now back to Glixen. Sometimes you come across something, and I don't want to say it catches you. Sometimes you're just doing your thing, and something snags you. Like you're moving your arm real fast, and all of a sudden you feel something. Wait, what is it? What am I caught on?
Yeah,
that's what this band did to me.
Yeah,
I didn't hear what I thought I wanted to hear, but then I really listened, and I was like, oh, okay. Then I looked at them. I was like, look, what is this? What's going on here? It's kind of shoegazy. It's all over the map, right?
For sure.
But the people I hear playing are not the people I expected to see when I got to the picture. I was very like, whoa, wait a minute, what? Huh? Excuse me? But then I kept listening, and then it really started to not look right, but the look didn't matter. Everything fit. Whatever it is they're doing, whatever it is they're trying to say, they're new. I can tell you that. I was like, okay, this may work. So I go to their little bio. I'm like, oh, let me figure out what these people are about. I see the eclecticness within the group. 2 guys, 2 girls. I don't know who does what. Obviously, the girls sing. Maybe the guys do too, but I don't know what instruments they play. And I go down and I see their monthly listeners, and that's it. That's it. They put no information on them. They do
no
have
Instagram,
no nothing, no go
no
Twitter. None of it. All you can get is where they're playing it. They have their shows listed up. And I was like, man.
And who are they opening for?
Div.
That's the trippy part.
It's a great group. We love Div. Yeah. We featured them many times on the show.
Who else?
I forgot who else.
Interpol.
No. That I think. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Interpol. Yeah. Right. Interpol is a big one. I thought the Div part was tight. So, I didn't.
That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me.
So yeah. These guys, I don't know where they're from. I don't know what they do, but I salute them, man. BK, what you think of this? Their music sounds pretty much like what you heard on Adore, but they have some more things that are kind of sped up with more drums. And they have some things that are slower. So I don't know what their emphasis is. I think they have one album, but most of the songs that I see in their body is singles. So I don't know if they're gearing up to do another album, or I don't know this group. They obviously got material because they're doing shows all over. And like he said, with Interpol, with Div. So I don't know what's up with these guys, man.
It took me back to 20 years ago listening to Shoegazer and like
beginning, like kind of beginning.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So I was very impressed with this little sound. And they're young. They're not older. They're younger making it. So, and I can kind of hear it in the instrumentation, but who's ever layering them or who's doing their production, they have that sound. It's clean. It's very clean. Like you would not be able to tell who this is if you heard a bunch of this music.
Right.
You wouldn't be able to say, okay, that's these kind of people at this certain age. They've been doing it for this. There's no way. They're whatever they got, however they got it, they got it very well. I was very impressed with their setup. So that's 3 and 3. This is We Play It. And we just banging them out, man. We just letting out. He's eclectic. I gave you some eclectic. I mean, I gave you what? Shoegaze.
Yeah, man.
Beats, and we don't even know what to call the first thing out there.
I know. Like, I know, right?
I don't know what that was. Drudge rap, hip hop chord, sadness trap. And then this guy, I mean, come on, man. Like, this is what we do. This is what we do,
man.
So continue, BK. Go ahead.
Man, they've been watching us for so long and like following us for so long, man. They know
what's up. They know what's up,
man. We're all over the place.
They should know what's up.
All right. So on that note, let's get to round 2.
It's 2 for a reason.
I'm gonna play 2 and he's gonna play 2, and we'll be right back, man. Thanks for sitting through.
Right.
WPI, y'all. Let's get it.
That's great, how they going there?
Right. It's like,
like fish, you gotta hook it. If it disappears, can be caught or be bought. Combination, number of people. I believe in a style of common purpose. Plan on the like you lack personality. Well, here's a dose. Flow, so fire like a medicine. Symbolizes rhyme in a rhyme. Word skill, which I'm better in. Other men utilize this time after time.
Wasn't ready for this.
Present day of a new race, not living in the past. Make music for the future. My destiny on stage, I do it right. I'll be the kind of the booster.
Hear the bass?
No. Hard.
Terrified somebody's gonna stick you in a cage. Well, baby, you're already in that cage. You built it yourself. And it's not founded in the west by Tulip, Texas, or on the east by Somaliland. It's wherever you go. Because no matter where you run, you just end up running into yourself.
Evolution on a planet I can't call mine. Wasting time in a complex universe. We walk in time. Piece by piece, we take what we define. What's yours and what's mine? Complexity, living in society, walking alone through the sighs we see. We are individuals without beliefs, hypnotized from our degree. But one day I'll fly, I'll spread my wings, I'll show the whole world what I'm meant to be. I'm a human, I'm a goddamn living thing, but I'm not really human if I'm just existing, wasting my time in a complex universe, walking in time, piece by piece, barely alive on a planet I can't eat.
He said, I'm a goddamn living thing.
Helicopter seeds fall into the leaves. Amazing girl. Autumn joins my realm. It looks around for you. Amazing girl. And our friends so close. I love you,
What is that? Like, none of that made any sense to me when I first heard this. But it works. All of it.
Hopped in a taxi and told the driver to drive. There's no more room in my mind. Ceiling fan spinning like my head. Are we on a carousel, baby? Do you believe in heaven and hell, baby? Tell me, am I dreaming? Am I dead? Is this voodoo? All out of me and say that we will never end. Are we there? Yeah. Ceiling fan spinning like my head. Are we on a Ferris wheel, baby?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I went weird on your ass. I went weird on your ass.
Oh. WPI, y'all. Welcome back.
Adui, Yako,
Round 2, man. We're rocking it.
Wide Nose
Episode 104. Hope y'all are enjoying yourselves.
Good buddy.
I opened up that round
Tell me what you did.
and I hit you hard with
How hard?
oldie but goodie.
How hard?
Brainstorm on the UDS. The crew is called Urban Dance Squad. Y'all probably never heard of them.
Who is it? Who is it, BK?
Urban Dance Squad.
UDS.
They're from Europe, and it was a hip hop band, but they were hard and heavy hitting, and they were so dope.
Rude boy.
The first time I heard this band, I don't know, like if y'all know a song called "Deepest Shade of Soul" from way back in the day. Didn't it come out in the 90s?
90, baby, 1990.
Man, I don't know why, but when I was looking at Spotify, everything that they showed was 2007, and I know that's wrong.
No, that's just they redid it.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right,
redid it.
all right. Because I know that album came out, man, when I first moved here.
No, look, it shows you. Look, it shows you.
All right, okay.
They recorded it.
Yeah, man. Because I was like, nah, man, that ain't right.
That shit is wrong.
That ain't right, man. Because I grew up listening to that, where no one in my neighborhood ever heard of them before, man. But I was rocking the shit out of Brainstorm on the UDS.
BK said, "Motherfucker, that make me 37." Hey, y'all know.
If y'all ever find this album's called Mental Floss for the Globe.
Ooh.
And it's their debut.
Man, say that shit again.
Mental Floss for the Globe. It also features bangers like forever, like mad bangers, man. Once again, Deepest Shade of Soul, Fast Lane, No Kid, Prayer for My Demo,
Routine,
Piece of the Rock, man. I had a hard time trying to find a song to feature on this show. There's a song that I love, man, called Struggle for a Jive.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's my favorite song by them, man. But
shit hard.
Y'all ain't ready for that.
Yeah,
so
y'all need to eat that shit.
You know, I just wanted to take you Yeah, but check them out, y'all. Urban Dance Squad, if you could find them. Really, really difficult to find, man, but worth the wait, and it's worth the listen. Right after that, man, we lost this angel called Little Bo Wheat. We lost her last year, man. I think the main reason why I'm playing her is because it's been 1 year since she passed. I think she passed recently, like back in April.
Memorial.
So yeah, it's a 1 year since she's left this earth. The album that I really loved from her was called Solos.
Yes, sir.
And that song was called Human. And this chick was just honest, real, obviously lost, obviously confused, obviously just hurt,
man.
Just hurt with the world. And I mean, like, I could imagine, man, but she was crying out for help. And I don't know, like, if she ever got the help she needed. I mean, she obviously not, man. But anyway, props to her. She has music that is gonna last forever. When I hear the song, man, like, it just touches me deeply. The song is called Humans by Little Bo Weep. Check her stuff out. She is solid. She if she still would have been around, she probably would have been pretty big. I think she was about to break, and then she broke herself. So
facts.
Hate to see her go. But anyway, rest in peace, Little Bo Weep.
That's a mad leap between two artists.
Yeah, man.
That is a huge battle.
Yeah. I wanted round two to be pretty drastic.
That's like a Nassau jump, kid.
Yeah,
I mean, fuck, dude.
Just a haymaker. Anyway, take it from there, man. That's my set for round two. What you got? What you got? You have some interesting stuff, man.
This man played Urban Dance
song.
To Little Bo Weep.
Man, come on, man. This is WPI. We play it, y'all. Play everything.
We're fucking doing quantum physics and music given in here, man. Like, these leaps and bounds are not, you can't articulate them.
Yeah.
There is no equation for this shit.
Yeah. We need a radio station, man.
He did that shit like nothing. Like, he didn't think twice about it. He didn't say, oh, wait a minute, I can't put this here. He said, wait, where I'm gonna go here. Let me pick some shit y'all can maybe handle from this group. And then I'm gonna bust y'all in the ass on a whole nother shit of somebody who ain't even here yet. Hear no more at least.
Whole different
he's almost cynical. He's almost like, I feel like he's flexing on y'all. I feel like he's like, man, fuck these bitches. He's very cool. He'll do that shit. You don't even know it. Anyways, all right, whatever, bro. I'm just looking at this shit. It don't even look right. I'm like,
I know, right?
I can't even get my eyes down to my song. You know what I'm saying? But okay, that was a solid 2 right there. That's a second round for your ass right there.
Thank you. Bro.
Mouth punch and then gut punch. He finished you off. I don't even know what I'm gonna say. So the band I played first was 24 Thank You, 24 Thank You all together. Off the album Everything I Was, Burning Slow. Everything I Was, Burning Slow. It's 2023 was when this album dropped. The song I played for you was called Hound. They got like 4 songs on this album that I love. But something about this song, Hound, when I heard it, in the beginning, there's some shit going on in the left speaker with a guitar, and you can hear it subtly.
Yeah.
But because of how he's singing and the shit that they're doing up front, it's hard to, you almost can't focus. You know, you kind of just got to accept it. And then the song opens up and they do it again. He comes, except for now, they put this crazy song, this crazy sound of a guitar in the front. And you're like, what is that? And now the back is all cool and doing this thing. I love the structure of this song, man. I love the way this girl looks in the picture on the album cover. I just love the way it looked, man. I don't like the name. Don't understand Everything I Was, Burning Slow. But
the name of the band is Hound?
The name of the band is 24 Thank You. The name of the
song is
Hound. Called Hound.
My bad. 24 Thank You?
24 Thank You. I don't understand that.
What?
I don't understand that. And then I said, you know what? Let me open them up and let's find out something about these people. Go down to their bio and their picture, and it says, I. And a picture of the guy.
I'm not surprised.
That's all I need. Right there. There it is. That explains everything without any explanation whatsoever. And then you know what? I'm not mad at him for it. More power to him. Like I said, it's at least 4 tracks on this album that are solid. But this Hound it's different, man. I just think it's creative. I'm not totally sold on the guy singing, but I wanted to ask you.
It's honest.
I wanted to ask you, you know what? Let me do my last song, and then I'm going to ask you a question. We have to answer this question.
All right, let me just say this really quick. Well, to me, have you ever heard of Pedro the Lion?
Fuck yeah.
That's what that sounds like. Very lo-fi, just low tones.
Options?
Yes. Yes. Well, Options was a heavy album.
I know, but no. That song.
Options. Yeah.
It's a sad song and shit.
Yeah. For sure. But anyway.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's okay. I'm going to come back, though, to what I want, because I need to know this. So the second song I played, this was introduced to me off of a what is it? The Discover in my genre of music listenings or my history. You have in Spotify this thing called Discover. So basically, they'll look at what you listen to and they'll pick artists 30 that you may not know or that you may like, right? Kind of like what we do here, but they do it for you tailored. This guy, his name is Romeo plus Juliet. That's Romeo plus sign Juliet or positive, right? That's his name of his shit. Romeo and Juliet, basically, right? The song I played for you was called Gem. G-E-M. Gem. Not the name Jim, J-I-M, but Ruby Gem. G-E-M. Off the album Raging Bull. This album came out 2022. I think I heard of this guy before, but because of the name, I didn't go into the music. Somehow Discover brought it back to me and circled back around. I remember this album cover. If you get a chance, check out the album cover of Raging Bull. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Him and I got a connection to it. I'm not going to get into all that, right? So I'm listening to this song. It's got about, I would say about 4 or 5 songs on this album too that are pretty solid. But something about that song, Jim, initially I wasn't with this guy's voice, right? But the music, the things that are happening underneath the music and what the arranging and how clean that shit sounds. Yeah. It was produced so clean, but not that glossy plastic. This is the formula. Right. It was just, okay, you're doing this. I'm gonna make sure this part sounds like this part. I mean, it was just so. If someone says to me 50 years from now, you want to hear the sound of what technology kind of was in 2024, 2022, I would listen to this. Like how people say you want to hear how the 70s sound. It's something about the production of this shit. It's like old but very crisp new. I was like, ooh, it grabbed me.
It sounded like Steve Lacy to me.
It kind of without the guitar, without his little whack ass guitar chords,
and it sounded like he played all of the instruments.
I think he does everything. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm sitting there, I'm checking this album out. I got this song Jim that comes on, and I'm like, man, there's something here. Maybe not 1,000% AY, maybe not even a 125% Adui Yako, but something slightly under 100. I'm in. I like what this guy's got. I like his creativity. I don't know shit about him. So I said, you know what? Let me go once again. I told you, everybody I'm about to play, there's a connection here. I said, let me look this guy up. Let me see what this dude is about. What's he saying? Let me see his what he got going on. He says, singer, songwriter, producer from New Jersey. Thank you for giving me a chance. Exclamation, 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 exclamation. That's it.
I like that.
Right? Hey, motherfucker, you welcome.
Seems like a really nice guy, man, with a horrible band name.
Right. He's obviously a diehard romantic, right? I'm like, yo, but listen, these 2 songs, BK, that I played, I don't know. I think I've explained this to you before, man. But with me, music has 3 snags for me. Right? The first snag is lyrically. Like what are they saying or how are they saying it? That's usually what gets me first. 2, something about the music. Normally it's the guitar. Yeah. I love to hear a trippy guitar or a great guitar or some type of piano loop or anything strings, cello, whatever. Sometimes, depending on the genre, saxophone, then trumpet, right? The third thing is ideas or arrangement. What did you put together? How did you put it together? Yeah. So in this 2 songs, my ears were constantly being fucked with in a good way. Like I kept finding myself going, what was that? Oh, what is this? Oh, I like that. Oh, there's that noise I like. I like sounds, bro. Whether it's a voice, an instrument. Yeah. I like hearing something pretty and different and weird, offsetting, off place. Interesting, yeah. And it fits. When you hear music, BK, like, I know you understand what I'm saying. What do you hear? Like, what are you hearing when you hear things that catch you? Like, what you always told me, the first thing I really hear is the beat. Yeah. I'm a beat dude. I love the beat. But
the same as you, though. Like, the beat's the first thing. Yeah. And, like, the weird sounds is the stuff that I'm, like, interested in, too. So that's the stuff that catches me. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, just like you, man. Like, if I hear something trippy, I'm like, oh, what was that? Yeah. Why the hell did they put that there? Right. You even talk to me sometimes when I'm doing stuff and I throw in these weird sounds, man. You're like, man, what the hell was that? What are you doing? Yeah, that's
but
the
it
stuff.
fits.
That's the coolness, man.
Those two songs, man.
That's the cool.
My ears could not get away from them.
Yeah.
Like once I was in, they just kept pulling me in and keeping me there.
Right.
Even when I was fighting myself, like, yo, man, drive through it. I don't like that. No, I had to keep there. My ear was like, oh, man, I like this shit. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. I was like, okay, I'll stay. So once again, that was 24 Thank You and Romeo and Juliet. Two very different artists. One from Iowa, one from New Jersey. My leap part probably wasn't as big as his, but you can see the stretches that we take.
Tight.
You can see the stretches that we take.
Hell yeah.
Urban Dance Squad, Little Bo Weed. Iowa, New Jersey.
Iowa and New Jersey.
Right. Man, you can't put that shit on a rainbow. That shit don't add up. It don't colorate. Oh my goodness.
We rolling.
We killing, man. Take it home, man.
All right, let's get to the banger round. This is round 3. I'm gonna drop one, and he's gonna drop one more to close the show. He always comes up with a banger. That's why this is known as the banger round. Thank you for sticking through. Episode 104. What's the name of the episode?
Pinfo, F-O-E.
Hell yeah.
Pinfo, good buddy.
All right, let's get to it, man. We're running a little bit long, y'all. But check it out, all right?
Good information.
This last round, it's gonna be worth it. I promise. Let's go. WPI, we play it, y'all.
Sunshine, do you bring?
All this shit.
Whom alone? Who decides who's crazy? Who rights wrongs while others cling? I'll sing for you. If you want me to, I'll give to you. And it's a chance I have to take. And it's a chance I have to take.
Man, listen, my ears are losing.
Go on.
Done for. What a dumb way to stretch it.
Just because I'm lazy, I wait around to be with you. One moon song. Do you sing your babies? What sunshine?
I'll play this for you.
Brownsville, up or down the hill, Grammy still, no kin to ride me when I tell you it's danger fields. Still stainless, but not the ground if he pop. Dirty cops are playing something on you without a crowd. Yeah, I'm not boot camp, I'm just Sean Stamp. But mess with the click, I'm stepping in for the pinch hit. I hope you catching my drift before you crash out. In the town, serving fiend stones for their glass house. Never formal, nothing we dealing with is cordial. It's no acapella when putting the beats on you. Dispose of war, it might come with a docket. Still be shooting for a corner just to keep an 8-ball in pocket. The youngest tough, they leveling up. A gem star to your face, that's a bezel with cuts. And West Hood judge, social media appeal. But in the street, it's no 90 seconds to give the real.
Dying thirsty from the struggle to my own hustle.
Now it's just a daily
Jordy, let me tell you about my only vice. Got to do with lots of money and it ain't nothing nice. Dying thirsty from the struggle to my own hustle.
Now it's just a daily operation.
Jordy, let me tell you about
10-4, good buddy.
Oh, yeah. That was nice, man.
Young World, what's up?
Thank you for sending that one.
This boy BK, man, he's tripping out here.
That was dope.
This dude out here tripping, B. Why'd you do that, man? Why'd you do that? Tell me why you did that. There was a reason.
So, I played an old classic, man. One of our favorites, the Smashing Pumpkins, man. Smashing Pumpkins, man. That song was called Luna, but this is the apartment demo. It's off Siamese Dream. Well, the original version, the album version is Siamese Dream, track 8 or whatever. Whichever the case, this was the demo that I could picture Billy just playing in his apartment, just strumming along, just getting ready to record it with the band and all that stuff, man. I love how honest and soulful it sounds to me. And yes, I do say soulful.
White boy soul.
He was singing his heart out in his own little apartment.
Did you hear what he just said? Did y'all hear what he just said?
What'd I say, man?
He said it was soulful. He was singing his heart. That's all soul is.
Yeah.
It ain't no color to it.
Yeah, no. There's no color to it.
I don't know if y'all picking up on these. This dude just dropping. I be hearing him. I've been with this dude for a long time. I hear him. You think he's slick?
So I first heard Smashing Pumpkins, I'll just drop this really quick. Back in 1990, 91 or something like that, we were at Emo's. I was at a bar, very popular bar in Houston, Texas. And this bar has a jukebox in it. So they would have bands come and play there. But this one afternoon, I think I was there for happy hour. And somebody on the jukebox, man, threw on 3 songs in a row of Smashing Pumpkins' Siamese Dream. Like the first 3 songs, Cherub Rock, Quiet, and Everybody Knows Today. Today is the great. Man, talk about, you ever have something stop you in your tracks like, who is that? That's how I felt, man. I was blown away, man, this is dope. I've never heard this before. And I was hooked ever since.
That is that.
So Siamese Dream kicked my ass. Melancholy, Infinite Sadness kicked my ass. They are man. They've been around for 30 years or so. You got to give them props, man, that they've sustained. I don't really listen to their new stuff now, but their old stuff, man, is always in heavy rotation in my car. You could catch me on any given day, and I might be playing something from Simon Street, Mayonnaise or Geek USA or
he ain't wrong for it.
Something, man.
He ain't wrong for it.
Don't judge me.
He ain't wrong for it.
But anyway, yeah, that was Luna, apartment demo by Billy Corgan and the Smashing Pumpkins.
Got you something, man.
Yeah, man.
Why do you think, man? Let's say Smashing Pumpkins, they came out 89, 90, right? Siamese Dream is 93. That's a pivotal year for me. That's when I realized I was
93. Yeah,
that's when I realized I was starting to
yeah,
this kind of shit. It's pushed me over with Clee. Anyways, they had about 4 solid albums. I say about 4. I count right
in
now.
Their heyday.
In the beginning.
Okay.
Not all together. I'm saying
okay.
They came out. They had about 4 hits. Infinite, whatever is probably the last major one. That was
Adore.
Adore, and then there was one after it. It was one after that. It was one after
Machina of the Gods,
which was kind of good, but I was pretty much done by
I
then.
don't ever think I even got through it because I started falling off. I started having a problem with him.
Right. Okay. He got big headed. Yeah. He got a little cocky. You got Pearl Jam. They had about 2, 3 good albums. Rage had about 4 good albums. Right. Limp Bizkit, Korn. They had about 2 or 3 good albums. But these kind of groups right here, like the Pearl Jams, the
everyone you just mentioned.
How do you not? How can you write a song like Luna and Mayonnaise and then go? I know you're not supposed to keep writing those kind of songs, but how come you don't write those? How can you have 8 other albums later and there's not one of those in any of those 8 albums? Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
They probably are, but we just don't dig to
I don't know, BK.
I don't know, man.
You ever think about that though? How can Pearl Jam have Jeremy, this, live, blah, 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 and then they got like 10 other albums, BK.
Mhm.
And you mean to tell me not one song didn't come out of those albums that sound as good as those?
I just think the radio stations and the powers that be just move on from you.
So you say right now, if we went through
Man, like you start running out of ideas and like you start repeating yourself, or you start doing things that aren't you, and you just kind of just go off on a tangent and no one's listening anymore.
Here's my
You can lose your audience.
Here's my point.
Mm-hmm.
You say, let's take a band like 10%.
Mm-hmm.
So we make this song called Coded Love for a Big Head Grandson, right? At the time, to me, it's the greatest thing I think I've ever heard. That's it. It's great. Then all of a sudden, this song called Third Eye comes out of nowhere. I hear this shit. I'm like, oh my God, that's fucking badass, right? Then, for whatever, Perfect Complexion. I'm like, oh shit, I'm getting there. And let's just say it stops right there, right? So let's say I make some other music, right? I do my thing. And let's just say none of it is those things, but I don't know that, right?
Yeah.
But people obviously know that because they're not into me that way. But let's say we do shows.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me if I play Big Head Grandson, I pay Third Eye, and I play fucking Perfect Complexion, I don't say to myself, yo, the shit I need to write, it's got to be along this. It's got to be this. I can write these. I should be making these, not that song, but my ideas going forward should be just as good, right? How come it's not that way?
No.
It doesn't work that way?
No. Because, like, you know why? You want to know why?
I don't know why.
This is exactly why.
Tell me, man.
Because you change. You as a person change. Everything what you're about changes. People at this point, 5 years later, they are not the same person. Very, very rarely you could say that like you haven't moved at all. But very rarely you ever meet somebody that'll tell you 5 years ago, I did this over here and I'm doing the same thing. What I've noticed is that, like, especially like in music, when you write something back in 1990, man, you are not the same person in like the year 2000 making music. You gradually change, you hear other things, you draw from other like experiences, other reference points. You change as a person.
I'm gonna bust you in the head with that. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
That person can't go back and make that same album.
I know. I don't want to make Big Head Coded Love for the Big Head Grandson after I made Perfect Complexion. But I made Big Head Grandson, and then I made Third Eye, and then I made Perfect Complexion. That means the next thing I gotta make is gotta be better than a perfect example. And I'm not saying that thing is just got to be within the sound of what I do, or if I'm experimenting, it's got to be experimenting better. You can't tell me Pearl Jam has listened to the 8 albums after fucking Even Flow, and they're like, oh yeah, these albums are better than those. I don't believe that.
They might think so.
I don't believe that. I don't believe
they might think so.
I'm gonna tell you the only group that does it.
Yeah.
There's only one group who does it, and this is my point. I'm proving to you. Deftones. You can find a hit almost out of every last one of the albums. And some of it sounds the same, but you're going to find you a track, at least one or two in every album that they've done from the beginning.
Like I said, though, the audience has to be riding along with you. They can easily get off the bus here. And then you're still making music, but people got off the bus a long time ago. Kind of like Public Enemy. Chuck is still doing his thing, but people got off the bus here.
I don't know,
like
BK.
10 years apart. At that 5th year, man, people are like, all right, man, look, I'm good. Like, I've heard everything that you do. And then you're still touring, doing this and doing that. But like you've kind of...
Do you hear Deftones like that? Is that what you think of the Deftones? I don't think about what the Deftones are or what they...
Well...
I think of the Deftones, that shit worked, but that shit didn't work. I still think of them as relevant because they're relevant to me.
Well, what's cool about the Deftones is that the Deftones have been smart enough to like expand their sound. They don't always make the same thing over and over and over again.
Sure,
they don't make the same new metal rock, man. Like they'll dip into like, I don't know, electronica and they'll
some of it
do mellow shit and they'll change and they'll, what's the word I'm looking for?
Adapt.
Evolve.
But even still though, it's the Deftones.
Yeah, but a lot of bands don't evolve.
Yep.
And then that's where people check out.
But how do they keep making albums?
I don't know how they do it.
Okay.
But it's
You see
pretty
what I'm saying though?
Yeah, it's special of them. Because even groups like U2, people have like pretty much said, okay, like I've heard everything you do here, and they're still coming out with albums, and people are like, well, I got off like 5 years ago, man. Like, thanks.
So you're saying at that point it's a business.
That's not how Deftones do it. Yeah, Deftones is kind of like
they're different, right? They're out of the box with that,
Yeah.
right? Because they still sound like them, even though they change and do certain things. But I still hear, if I listen to an album, I'm gonna find 1 or 2 songs.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fuck with it.
Yeah, but their PR does a good job of keeping them relevant. Because that also comes into play too. You got to stay relevant.
BK. Look, it's me and you. We're going. I know. We're listening. We're in the studio, dude. If you don't make something I like, BK, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Where does that cut off? I don't give a fuck about PR or any of that. If we put something out there, BK, with our name on it, it matters to us.
Well, that's why the Public Enemies and the U2s and the Pearl Jams and the Red Hot Chili Peppers still keep going, man.
Wait.
They don't care about
Wait. Red Hot Chili Peppers is another group that I feel like fits that genre if you like that music.
Mm-hmm.
Public Enemy, U2, and all them dudes, I don't think they like the music that they play.
No, like I think they do.
You do?
Look at Fishbone, man. Like you can tell
they're different. That's different. That's completely different.
How's that different?
Because first of all, they're not even on the major. They're not major with it. And their albums, it's always been like they're like what's that group? Fish. There's a entity there.
Grateful Dead.
Yeah, exactly. They're independent. I'm just saying, like, you can't sit there and tell me Pearl Jam, this new album that they have, they got a couple of good tracks on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, where the fuck was that at? That's 9 albums.
It's been there, man. You just didn't dive in to check it out.
You can't stop, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's bullshit.
Man, we're getting it out.
Oh, okay.
The show is up.
My bad. Listen, the last song I played was it's funny because he said the song that moved him when he was a teenager was by The Far Side. I played you this guy, DJ Flipside. And his rapper called Rim, right? It's a track called Nothing Else. It's from 2023.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna show you what it is. I heard this and I was like, okay. Immediately I liked the beat. And I was like, my dude's gonna love the beat. So
he obviously loved the beat, man, because he let it ride for about 16 bars.
Tell him what I told you. I was like, look, that was a pure intro for rap. like it was like 45 seconds of silent. I mean, of just the beat before the dude came in.
The beat.
I thought it was gonna be instrumental, to be honest with you. I was like,
just the beat. Nah.
So I was like, DJ Flipside, no information. Got some work, but not a lot. But this dude Rim, I was like, let me see what this dude Rim. What are you talking about? Who this dude? Not a lot of monthly listeners, not a lot of nothing. I look at the bio. You know what it says? Rim is one half of the villains. I rapping shit. That's it. That's the theme. You're not gonna know about these cats by reading on them and finding shit on them and going to the Instagram. You gotta be on Spotify.
This is what I do.
This is it. These people are doing this music for themselves, and if it hits, it hits. If it don't, it don't. They're gonna keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I thought that's what I was gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
I really did. I thought that's actually what we were all gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe we could have.
You still can. You still can.
Hey, I apologize for
breathing.
I apologize for going long on this, but certain things was coming up as I was listening to this music, things he played and stuff. And these are questions I need to ask my dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he don't verify for me, how am I gonna get verification? So, with that being said, man, this is BK, man. I'm AY, Wide Nose Bandit. Man. Episode 104, 10-4. Good buddy. I hope y'all enjoyed this, man. Some good music here. The next show, 105, I think it's gonna be special. I think we're gonna do an award show. I got some ideas. I'm gonna run it to my dude, and if he okays it, that's what it's gonna be. If not, it'll be a regular show, and y'all enjoy that shit too.
Hell yeah.
Let me know what it is, okay?
All right, y'all. Thanks for sitting through episode 104. We'll catch y'all next time. I'm your boy BK. This is AY, the Wide Nose Bandit, coming at you live and direct from the West Coast. I'll be easy. But easy. Peace.
There is no way Billy Corgan does a show and he plays some shit off the fucking albums past 5 years.